Hello guys, in today's video, we're gonna check out the best lenses for portraits in this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I've tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability, and many more. To find out more information about these lenses for portraits, you can check out the description below. If you want to get a best quality lens for portrait according to your needs, then watch the video till the end and then decide to buy. At the first position of our list, we have Canon EF50mf/2.8L. Although most macro lenses receive less fanfare upon their release, many close-up photography specialists extol the Canon EF50mf/2.8L. The prime lens has exceptional macro capabilities, allowing you to achieve a wide range of photography pursuits of living objects. Given its L status, the Canon EF50mf/2.8L is more than a minor upgrade of its predecessor. Perhaps one of the most crucial additions is the inbuilt hybrid image stabilization system. The function compensates for both shift and angular movements, providing impressive results for handheld movie making and portrait work. When shooting at average distances, the stabilization system is at 4 stops and 2 stops when at 1 macro distance. Even the slightest disturbance is enough to scare a tiny insect, ruining a shot you've waited for minutes. By noting this, the Canon EF50mf/2.8L includes a silent and super fast autofocus of the USM motor, so you can achieve that epic shot. The 100 focal length enables you to capture flattering portraits and close-ups without distortion of facial features. The build quality of the lens is excellent, thanks to the metallic mount, rubber-coated ring, and high-quality plastic barrel. You'll have an easy time shooting in different environments as it is correctly sealed. Even while including a high number of optical elements, the lens weighs 1.38 pounds, making it comfortable to carry around. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Canon 2959C2. Incredibly sharp and bright, the Canon 2959C2 lens delivers an impressive, consistent performance characterized by a shallow field depth for lifelike images. With its f/1.2, this lens delivers an amazing performance even in low light. Essentially, this lens captures clear images with great detail and blurred background. The 2959C2 lens has a control ring fixed on the barrels, which allows you to easily change settings. The control ring also helps select the best focus for a portrait based on the shooting distance. This lens is compatible with the Canon RF and effectively displays its information to the viewfinder. The displayed information helps users confirm the focal length, which is estimated to be 50mm. The 2959C2 lens is also known for its 12-pin connection. This connection system enhances the autofocus option among other aspects of portrait photography for a better user experience. The overall design of the 2959C2 lens means it can effectively resist vibration shock, which helps maintain focus even in shaky shooting conditions. The Ef50mf1.2 R USM is a dust and water-resistant lens. The incredible construction of this camera means uninterrupted performance in all kinds of weather. The front and rear elements of this lens have a fluorine coating which minimizes dust and dirt. The coat also facilitates easy cleaning of fingerprint marks. The Ef50mf1.2 R USM also incorporates the recently launched Canon's Air Sphere coating, which helps reduce lens ghosting and flare regardless of the angle of light. The anti-ghosting properties provide clear portraits with minimal aberrations. The number 3 position is held by Canon EF50mf/1.4. The Canon EF50mf/1.4 finds a home with both casual and pro photographers for its wide range of impeccable features. When it comes to superior lenses for portraits, only a few match the overall quality, power, and speed of this lens. One thing that makes it popular is its superb image quality. The new Gaussian optics and 2 high refraction lens elements combine to eliminate astigmatism. Even when shooting at maximum aperture, the lens obtains crisp portraits with 0 flares. As the name suggests, the lens has a 50mm focal length, capturing natural and well-detailed portraits. The Canon EF50mf/1.4 is one of Canon's most versatile primes in the mid-range category. The build quality is superior to the EF50mf1.8 Roman II, with a metal lens and a high-quality plastic barrel. You have the front element recessed by about 0.1 meters from the filter thread for protection against stray light at all distances. The Canon EF50mf1.2 uses a unique autofocus system, the micro-ultrasonic motor USM, providing full-time manual override. Autofocus is reasonably fast and quiet, but the speed depends on the subject's contrast and light levels. The focus ring is 11 wide, which doesn't rotate during autofocus to achieve smooth action. The conveniently placed switch on the lens barrel allows faster switching between the auto and manual focusing modes. This switch gives you the ability to tweak your focus settings even when the lens is on AF mode. Next at number 4, we have Nikon EF SFX NIKKOR 24-70mm. The Nikon EF SFX NIKKOR 24-70mm is one of the most notable lenses for portraits released by Nikon. Being a workhorse pro-level lens, you can use it on portraiture and landscape photography to capture holistic images. Better yet, it's fast and reasonably quiet, giving full-edge shooting capabilities over some portrait lenses in its category. The Nikon EF SFX NIKKOR 24-70mm uses a silent wave motor, SWM, to drive the autofocus performance to its peak. Photographers can pinpoint accuracy and operate quietly for excellent shooting styles in the wild. Some lenses perform poorly when under low light conditions, but this lens doesn't disappoint. The lens has a fast f/2.8 aperture for consistent exposure across the entire zoom range. Expect portraits with impressive color, contrast, and sharpness. The nano crystal coat reduces flare and ghost effects under harsh conditions for epic images. Resistance to chromatic aberration is excellent thanks to the 3 precision glass spherical lens elements and extra low dispersion glass elements. The features also enhance contrast and sharpness, even when the lens is in wide aperture settings. Although the lens is quite heavy, weighing 2.36 pounds, it balances well on heavier pro-level bodies. The rugged construction is moisture and professional-grade dust resistant, allowing you to capture memorable portraits in almost any condition. To make the lens comfortable and bring a natural feeling, the center of gravity lies on the zoom ring. The number 5 position is held by Canon EF 24-70mm. Billed as Canon's L-series standard zoom lens, the Canon EF 24-70mm serves as an incredible choice for meeting professional demands. Lenses with the L designation prove to be high quality inside out, making it a workhorse lens for professionals. Since it's the latest L-series lens, it reestablishes a new standard for high-end performance and superb optics. From environmental portraiture to intimate portraits, the Canon EF 24-70mm has specs pushing its performance a notch higher. The lens has a circular 9-blade diaphragm for capturing soft and beautiful backgrounds. The f/2.8 aperture allows you to create portraits with excellent contrast and sharpness even when wide open. If you cover photography in a vast range of environments, this lens will wow you. The build construction is sturdier than the previous lens, offering protection against dust and water. Also, it eliminates the quirky handling experience in its predecessor. The fluorine coating added to the rear and front elements makes cleaning easier while repelling moisture. The high-speed CPU has optimized AF algorithms, enabling near silent and fast autofocusing. Well, it allows you to meet the increased shots required in digital and portrait photography. Unlike many similar zooms, the Canon EF 24-70mm has its zoom ring on the rear. The maximum focal length is 70mm, which is wide enough to create a strong background blur. The number 6 position is dominated by Sony 55mm f1.8 Sonnar. It's not surprising that this Sony 55mm lens comes with excellent build quality. The semi-gloss black outer barrel looks appealing when matched with your camera and makes it easy to capture memories in various conditions. The 3 spherical lens elements reduce spherical aberration while reducing weight. The elements near the diaphragm maintain notable contrast and sharpness by restoring the alignment of light rays. Measuring 2.8 x 2.52 x 2.52 inches and weighing 9.9 ounces, the Sony 55mm f1.8 Sonnar is light enough for more comfortable transportation. The small design makes it easy to maintain the compact form of Sony's mirrorless camera system. The lens has a Carl Zeiss T** coating, contributing to stunning portrait image quality. With this coating, photographers don't have to worry about internal reflection, scattering light, and lens flare. You will capture images with excellent resolution and high contrast. In the 55mm focal range, some prime lenses struggle to deliver a handy assortment of switches and buttons on their barrel. However, the minimalist design in this lens has its charm, placing external controls all together. The manual focus ring is well placed, allowing slow rotation for precise adjustment in a distant object. The bokeh effect produced by this lens is admirable as it does an excellent job of rendering and displaying a beautiful background blur. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Canon 2973C2. The Canon 2973C2 proves that mighty things can come from compact devices. The lens makes a handy pick for macro, candid, and formal group portraits. The lens is compact and lightweight, providing a precise balance while the EOS R body. You can also perform one-hand street and landscape shooting comfortably. The two large switches on the barrel give you control over image stabilization and focus mode for stunning portraits. With the control ring, you can quickly adjust many settings for easier operations. Macro photography with this lens is straightforward, thanks to the maximum magnification ratio of 0.5x. The wide-angle macro lens focuses on objects as close as 0.56 feet or 0.71 meters. With such a close focusing distance, the lens opens the world of shooting possibilities, so close-up portrait objects appear with excellent details. Rather than using the USM motor, the Canon 2973C2 opts to use an SDM motor to care for the autofocus. The inner barrel extends by only half an inch, eliminating the chance of hitting close subjects. Better yet, this extension doesn't cause lighting issues when shooting in dim conditions. The Canon 2973C2 includes a 12-pin communication system for accelerating autofocus and image stabilization for a reliable user experience. The lens works with a 54 diameter mount for uncompromised portrait sharpness from edge to edge. The 11 elements are arranged in 9 groups, including an spherical element for consistent image quality. The number 8 position is held by Canon EF50mf1.2 R. The EF50mf1.2 R is among the best Canon wide-angle lenses known for its brilliant contrast and autofocus. The EF50mf1.2 R is fondly loved by photographers for its naturalistic perspective that allows users to capture quality portraits. Classified as a modern classic lens, the EF50mf1.2 R captures quality portraits even with its minimalistic focal length. The EF50mf1.2 R is a heavyweight lens in various ways. At f/1.4, this lens has an incredibly large aperture rating, making it a force in portrait photography. The EF50mf1.4 R features the best glass made for a Canon lens. This lens is suitable for different weather patterns, thanks to its weather-sealed construction, allowing you to capture wonderful portraits even in the rain. The front of this lens has a fluorine coating that keeps out all dust and dirt. The EF50mf1.4 R is among the few Canon lenses with both autofocus and manual focus options. If the autofocus option malfunctions, the manual system comes in handy, meaning photography goes on. The closest focusing distance of this lens stands at 0.92 feet, allowing you to take portraits from a close range. Ideally, you would expect an f/1.4 to underperform. But the EF50mf1.4 R goes against all odds to deliver the best results. The sharpness and contrast of this lens are superb. The distortion is also controlled well for better lifelike portraits. The EF50mf1.4 R incorporates a 70-tune filter that lines portrait images for a better look. Next at number 9, we have Canon 4234C2. The Canon Ef50mf2 Macro IS, popularly known as 4234C2, is a compact 85mm lens characterized by an incredible light-gathering power. Most photographers love it for its close focusing ability and image stabilization. With a weight of approximately 1.1 pounds, this lens may be not featherweight but still weighs less than most 85mm lenses. The weight is evenly distributed and does not feel too heavy on compatible cameras. The filter thread of this lens measures approximately 67, meaning there will be no significant increase in weight once fixed. The filter also helps capture clear and detailed portraits. The Ef50mf2 is among the most ergonomic lenses you get for your portraits. The lens has a matte finish to give it a classy look. The front side of this lens has 2 rings textured differently, allowing you to differentiate them by touch. The customizable control rings help you configure the settings required for a perfect shot. While the Ef50mf2 may not be weather sealed, its build quality makes it a worthy investment. This lens adopts a complex optical construction design, The aperture of this lens has 9 blades which render out of focus highlights as near circles regardless of the shooting design. The Ef50mf f2 features an incredible image stabilization rated at approximately 5 stops. The image stabilization feature of this lens allows users to capture quality and still portraits with great detail. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Fujinon XF56mf1.2 R. The Fujinon XF56mf1.2 R, one of the best tele lenses for portraits. Like most lenses, the XF56mf1.2 works only on Fuji X mount cameras. Being among the world's latest ultra-speed tele, the XF56mf1.2 has a superior optical performance for incredible portraits. Compared to most ultra-modern lenses, the XF56mf1.2 is ultra-sharp and does not show lateral color fringes. This lens is also known for its superior light performance. The no light fallout is experienced despite the small-sized aperture. Although the XF56mf1.2 has a focal length of 56mm, it is ideally an 85mm equivalent. From its size and design to the weight and performance, the XF56mf1.2 ranks higher than most standard lenses used for portraits. This lens has an impressive subject isolation system that makes people resemble models. With a 60-tune filter, this lens effectively edits portraits to that furnished look. The incredible performance of this lens is complemented by its strong build quality. The XF56mf1.2 is made of metal and weighs approximately 0.89 pounds. The XF56mf1.2 is a durable lens that successfully weathers almost all storms. From the build quality to the incredible image output, this lens stands out in the portraits field. That's all for today. We upload camera accessories review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.